How can you reset your goals for 2020? Let's find out. So by the way, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Lots of great videos coming up every single week. I want to remind you that 2020 is not over yet. If anything, far from it. Corona, let's reset and let's get you back on track. So what are 5 things you can do right now to reset your goals and really get back on track for 2020? Well, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to face your current reality. I want you to look at, okay, it's not the greatest year probably if you're watching this, but how can we get you back on track? How can you keep moving forward? So the first thing you really have to analyze, what is working well right now and what is not working well at all. Maybe even terrible, okay? But you want to do that. You have to take stock, you have to analyze the current situation to move forward before you set new goals. Because you have to realize what is really not working right now. And then we can move to the next step. Number 2, you want to set new goals and you want to focus on goals that you actually can control. Especially in these uncertain times right now, it's even more important to focus on goals that you can control. Just to give you a quick example, you cannot control a goal of a certain amount of money that you're after. What you can control is the things that you do to get to that certain amount. Does that make sense to you? You cannot really control what weight you're after, but you can control the exercise that you do to get there. So I want you to set more goals, especially this year, that you have more control over. Not things that are outside of your control. I've been guilty of this for so many years, always focusing on goals that were outside of my control, and I was really wondering, why would they not easily come to me? You don't want to do that. To a certain degree, of course, you want to focus on the money that you want, the weight that you want, whatever it might be for you. But most of the time, you really got to focus on the goal that you can control. Number 3, reset goals in all 5 areas of life. Now, what are these 5 areas of life? They're your career, money, relationship, health, and your personal growth. These are the magic 5. And you want to set goals and reset your goals for this year in all these 5 areas. Especially this year, I believe, is a year when so many people get completely out of balance. Now, don't get me wrong, balance doesn't mean that you perfectly have the same amount of time in each area. No, but it means you have to focus on all 5 of them. If not, one will really drag you down. Think about it. If your money is going well, but your health is decreasing, is this good for you or bad for you? It's terrible. I've seen it with some friends of mine. Became very successful, but it was at the cost of their health. So they would spend a lot of their money for personal trainers, for nutritionists, to get their original weight back. You don't want to do that. Don't get me wrong, you always want to focus on 1 or 2 areas more than the others, but you do not want to forget the others at all. So make sure that you reset your goals in all 5 areas. And number 4, I want you to focus more on the habit than on the goal. I mentioned it kind of before when I said focus on what you can control, but really what we're after, we want to create habits. Because what do habits do? Habits, if you do it right, they're really set up for the long term. And if you want to have long-term success, long-term happiness, habits are really what you're after. You're not after the goal. The goal, the outcome, the result, it will naturally come from the right kind of habits. If you continuously exercise, what do you get? You get the body you deserve, the body that you want, right? You get what you're really after, and it becomes automatic. So this used to be a huge mistake of mine in the past. I would so focus on goals that I couldn't control, and I would always focus on a goal kind of thinking, if I focus on it, it will come. Sometimes that's the case, but how long is this going to last? Not necessarily that long. But the habits that I've built over the years, they completely changed my life, and I know they can change your life too for the long term. So focus your goals more on building habits. And number 5, very, very critical. Don't stop this video, move on to the next video, unless it's mine. No, just kidding. You should stop this video right after. You should write your goals out, and then very important, take immediate action now. Yeah, take immediate action now. That's the final tip. Set your goals. That's the first action that you want to do. Reset them for the rest of the year, because again, it's not over yet. It's far from over. You got a good 6 months left. Use them, use them, use them. Okay. And then of course, the other thing that you want to do some small thing that can instantly move you forward. So let's say you want to have better relationships with your family, spend more time with them. Schedule an event for the next week right away that's non-negotiable. Yeah, that you're gonna have a family event with somebody, whoever it might be. Might be your spouse, yeah, might be your parents, brothers, sisters, it doesn't matter. But schedule it. Just send out that text message. Tiny action, takes you a minute, okay? Or talk to them in person if you're living with them. Yeah, but do it. Do something right now. Look at your goals and then ask, what are 3 small actions you can take immediately? You really want to move your goals forward fast. So comment below one time, what did you get out of this video today? Also, if you want, share your goals for the rest of the year. Yeah, what distinctions have you made? What changes have you done? What have you learned? Yeah, share it all below. If you have any questions for me, you can always ask those as well. Might turn into a future video. Yeah, so make sure to comment that below. Again, if you have not done it yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Lots of great videos coming up. If you like this video, you can click like it as well. And most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.